Ready? I don't think I'm going to be getting any eco points.
No.
Hello and welcome to Benjafield and Baker. Today we've managed to blag ourselves a 2016 Mini Clubman.
Now Mini have been kind enough to lend us this car for a couple of days, so we've done plenty of normal driving, and now it's time to go and smash it over the Brecon Beacons.
Let's go do it. So the funny thing about this car is it's not a 3-door, it's not a 5-door, it's a 6-door. We've got split barn doors in the back, and I think that's kind of cool.
Oh, it's a great idea, but Mini/BMW really screwed up when they decided to make those boxy windows have a frame around them.
Yeah, so they should have been frameless, because rear view mirror,
You can't bloody see anything, no.
You can't see anything.
If it was frameless and it had the Freelander style window, and the window went down or even into the sides,
that would be a cool trick.
That would be the nut. Right, mountain pass, sport mode or go-kart mode activated.
That's cool, they have a little picture of a go-kart. I
And
like
rocket
that.
ship as well.
Very cool.
What's it like through the corners? Balanced, well poised, the steering wheel's lovely.
It feels, even as a passenger, it feels smooth.
Suspension's a little bit tough.
I think the suspension was tough on those roads, but when you start to get on it a little bit, you do want it a bit tougher, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Goddamn sheep everywhere.
Yeah, that handles really, really well, man. It's very, very direct. Sometimes when you turn it, you need to untrim it. What do you reckon?
It's definitely one of these cars you've got to spend some time in to really dial, because then you really get a feel for what it's going to do. It's still, when you first get it, it's a little bit like, ooh, a bit too twitchy, but it's a good thing though. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Like, you know how much you'd normally turn the car. I've just about got that one right, which is so
that was perfect.
But yeah, you're right, it does take some getting used to get everything nicely, and so you don't need to keep trimming it.
It's not to the point where you feel awkward about it. It's very easy to trim it and
I
get
felt
it right.
awkward then when it happened, right? I wasn't expecting it to do that.
It pulls well.
Like
What's that, 4th gear?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't
The surface is nice on this road as well, which I think helps.
it? It's just impressive for a diesel.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty much driving like a petrol.
Yeah.
And that's loving life. Yeah. Good job, Mini. Again.
Yeah. And this isn't even a works or anything like that. This is just a standard Clubman. No special bits on it. Wow. Very, very cool. This gives you that little bit extra room that you can throw a bit more stuff in the back. Yeah, you're not going to be putting loads of stuff in the back, but
No, the boot's not very big in this.
it's better than the regular Mini.
Yeah.
And I think it's therefore more usable. But I think it's just cool and it's quirky. The performance is very good from a diesel. I think it's wicked. It's so comfortable as well. Yeah, it's wonderful. Even the controls feel like the indicators and everything when I clicked them on back there.
Yeah.
They've got a good solid feel to them. The big improvement on the original new Minis. Big improvement. Okay, so one other thing I really, really love about this car is the disco lights, the moon lighting.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's the craziest thing. This thing's changing all different colours at the moment, and the really mad thing about it is when you turn the stereo up, it moves further round the dial. I think that's such a cool touch. I guess the next thing we've got to talk about, Craig, is the first systems. It doesn't actually have the Apple iPlay. I can't find that on there. If it has got it, I haven't seen it. But it is like the BMW iDrive system. You've got the little squirrely wheel. You can flick through your different modes. It's quite intuitive. The only problem I've found is it's quite hard to pair the Bluetooth up. That's taken quite a while to get going. It's not as quick as some of the other systems we've found. But we're actually running the iPhone now straight direct on the USB, and it's been seamless. It's been really, really, really good. The only issues I've had with it has been because of my 4G and not being able to get my Spotify to work. But that's my phone's fault, not the car. So I think that as a rule, this is one of the best systems we've used. Man, I love this car.
It's well cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so earlier on you mentioned that we were going to see how the MPG goes.
Yeah, well, Mini reckon that on a full tank you should be able to get 686 miles.
Yeah?
What do you reckon? I'm not sure that it's going to come close.
What was the MPG?
They reckon 65.
65 MPG, well this is doing 44.8. So there's 3 modes in the Mini: Sport, Mid and Green. Sport mode comes up and it says, let's just get this accurate, maximum go-kart feel, and it's got a little picture of a go-kart and a rocket, which is super cool. When you go into mid mode, it says typical Mini driving fun, and when you go to green mode, it's kind of low consumption driving fun. As soon as you hit the iDrive button, it comes up with a goldfish in a bowl. Now you've got 3 jobs and 5 stars to achieve in each section. 5 stars for acceleration, 5 stars for anticipation, and 5 stars for changing gear.
Just about to get another one.
Yeah, and if everything works and goes to plan, the goldfish is pretty happy and he stays inside the water. You drive it like an absolute tool, the fish falls out of the bowl and he doesn't look happy, and you begin to feel a little bit guilty about a computerised fish.
If you go in hooligan mode, the fish dies. Okay, so in this car we have what we like to call vegan spec. We have the seats that are actually pretend leather and cloth. It's not really my deal. I'm not sure if I'm 100% on it.
It's cool, ignore him, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Craig seems to love it, and even though we call it vegan spec, even if you are a vegan and you go for vegan spec, you will soon find out that the steering wheel and the gear shifter are still real leather. So Mini kind of mug you off with the vegan
They
spec.
mug you off hard with that.
But I'm down with that because I like leather.
I'm cool with that.
It's all good for me. But it's a good build quality. The leather actually, the leatherette, whatever it is, feels pretty good.
One of the things that's great about these seats is it really encourages you to sit up straight with 2 hands on the wheel.
Which is something you need because you are awful.
Awful for lying down with 1 hand on the steering wheel, yeah.
Sometimes I get in your car, so I'm like, I'm actually lying down at the steering wheel.
I'm comfy though.
Yeah, whatever.
The hot body will burn your arse in 5 seconds flat.
So hot body is
on point.
You like the hot body. Cruise control's amazing.
Literally this easy to use. Done.
Happy days. Thanks for watching our Mini Clubman review. We've really enjoyed driving around in it today. I think we should give the car maybe a 7.5 out of 10?
8.
8. Okay, I'll go with 8. It's been a good car. It's been a good car.
Very good car. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Give us a quick wipe.
I can't suck my dick.
Oh, alright. I'll take the police man.
Is it a Mini Clubman?
Cut. Who the said cut? The director says cut. See how quickly it is to get rid of him now. Where am I going? Do you know?
Not a
Oh, the
Scooby.
Right. Acceleration and anticipation.
Oh, he ain't happy.
That's the acceleration one gone. Anticipation.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm actually gonna be sick.
Oh, why is no clubbing, is it?